नमस्ते, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। I am JVn Dr.Anamika Ahirwar, Associate Professor in the Department of Science and Technology at Jayoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Today I am going to take the lecture on the subject name Open Source Technology. In this, today's session is printing documents. These are the topics which I have covered in this session: introduction, displaying printer settings, useful commands, two-sided printing, printing in landscape mode, command line printing. Now come to the introduction. Printing from the Linux command line is easy, and you can use the command lp to request a print, and lpq to see what print jobs are in the queue. Like if you want to see the number of jobs which are in the queue, then you have to use lpq, q for queue. Okay, but things get a little more complicated when you want to print double-sided or use portrait mode. Okay, so you know that we can print portrait and landscape, and one-sided and two-sided. Okay, so uh, there are lots of other things you might want to do, like such as printing multiple copies of a document or cancelling a printing job. Now come to the displaying printer settings. To view your printer settings from the command line, use the LP options command. The output should look something like this if you type on the command prompt $this sign LP options. So you can see in this screen, you look like this, okay, on the screen. So in the output below this, some lines have been reconnected to make this key output more readable. So you can see this is a something very hodgepodge like. Okay, so it is not easy to read. If you are seeing this thing, then you can easily read line by line, because it is just like a, you can say, systematic way of writing. Okay. Now the LP options command will show the settings of your default printer. Use the P option to specify one of the number of available printers. Like if you type this LP options -p laserjet, means the LP stat P command, this displays the status of the printer. Okay, so while LP state -p-d also lists available printers. Okay, so if you want to know the list of available printers, then you have to type this -p-d. So the printer color laserjet, this one is idle. This is ideally set. Okay, enabled since like Tuesday, March 2019 at this time. So this is the information regarding when this default printer sets, or you can say installed. Now useful commands. To print a document on the default printer, just use the LP command followed by the name of the file you want to print. So if the file name includes blanks, rare on Linux system, we usually ignore these blanks. Okay, so either put the name in quotes or start entering the file names and press the tab key to invoke file completions. You can see here this $LP means never leave home angry. Okay, and this is never leave home angry. Okay, so this is a kind of, you can see, string, okay, within double quotes. So there are some useful commands also. The LPQ command displays the print queue, as I told you earlier. So you have to type on the command prompt $LPQ, and with the N options, the LP command allows you to specify the number of copies of a printout you want. Okay, so while in the desktop, if you are using using number of copies to print, then you have to specify that number also. Okay, same in the Linux and Unix, so you also have to specify the number of copies number. Okay, so to cancel a print job, you can use the cancel or LPRM command. If you don't act quickly, you might see this. Okay, so it automatically likes cancel 2 to n. 2 to n is the line number. You can say that time when the size will shown on your screen. So cancel job failed means this is some kind of automatically generated, you can see. So here you can't cancel. Okay, so because this is failed because you are not or you can say your session is expired. Sometimes you are seeing in your browsers. What to do is you have to take quick decisions to act. Okay, so you have to quickly act, otherwise it already completed. Okay, as you have seen in this. Now two-sided printing. To print in two-sided mode, you can issue your LP command with a sides options that says both to print on both sides of the paper and which edge to turn the paper on, and this setting represents the normal way that you would accept two-sided portrait documents to look. So you have to write this command on the screen. Okay, this command. Okay, so if you want all your documents to print in two-sided mode, to change your LP settings by using LP options command to change the settings for side. Okay, so you have to type this. Uh, to revert to single-sided printing, you would use a command like this one, like lf options -0 sides equals to one-sided. Okay, so if you want to get the printing on two-sided, then you have to use these commands, or for the revert back it is by default one-sided. Okay, now come to the printing in landscape mode. To print in landscape mode, you would use the landscape options with the LP command. Okay, so you have to write landscape penguin.jpg. Now cups means the print system used on Linux systems in the standard based open source printing systems called cups. So originally standing for Common Unix Printing System. This is a short form, that is cups. It is Common Unix Printing System. It allows a computer to act as a printer server. So next is the command line printing. If you are logged into a Unix server or Linux terminal, you may print text files or PostScript file using the LPR command to print to the default printer. So the 11164Q, for example, to print a text file called PRN, type this command. Okay, so if you would like to print to the different printers in the system, so follow the LPR command with -P followed immediately by the name of the printer. Okay, like for example, to print the HRS print file to the down M70Q, this type commands, like you have to write LPR-P pay to print M70 HRSM, means just immediately followed by. Okay, now this is all about today's session, and this is a question for practice. Explain printer configuration in Linux stepwise. Okay, so thank you. This session powered by Digital Version 2.0, Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. Hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.